Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we completed all the action method of the employee controller. Okay, we already saw all the action method. We have created the RESTful API. Okay, so these all things will be tested. So here first what you are going to do is here all the things have we done, the models and everything are created. Now we have to go to the routes. The route section in Laravel 11 there is no API. So how to create the API? Go to the open the terminal. You type by the command here. You have a documentation. You have to explain here API routes creation. So here API routes creation. Here route creation. You have to type by this command. PHP artisan install API. Press enter key on your keyboard. Now here your API which will be created. Right. So here wait. It is creating. Okay. Here it's waiting. Now here we have to press no. We don't need them. Press enter key. Here it has been completed. Here you will be able to see that here it's a route. You have a API. .php. Here I'm going. What you are going to do is you have to call the. Go back to my. You have to call the my. We have to set the routes. Okay, say employee routes. Here you have to write copy this command the routes section. You have to write routes in you are calling the API, not web. If it is web, you can go to the web.php. It's a API. You have got to type routes API resources / employee. You have to tell them where your employee control resided. You have to tell the path. So where your employee control reside, this is the path. So I'm going to copy this, paste it over here. My employee company resided inside the app folder, the HTTP controller API. So not API. So you have just put it. If you have put the API folder and you have put it, you can write it here API. Okay, that's the thing you have write it. That's it. Now let's file, save all everything. Now you can check it whether all the API is working as expected way. As we expected, you have to copy this command PHP artisan route list. Okay, press enter key on your keyboard. Here every route has been successfully created as we expected. Now you'll be able to check it. You have to go over here. You have to check it. Open up the Postman. You have to open up the terminal window. Terminal window. Now what I'm going to do is you have to write hello. Right. Now you will be check it whether it's working fine or not. Now first one, you have to type it you have to open the new terminal. You have to paste it, sorry, you have to paste this API employee. So API employee means you have to type it here. Here port. What is a port? HTTP. Here this port. Here this one. Just copy the already I checked it before so that this is a API. Okay, the localhost HTTP here. This is the local server for API. This is employee request. Okay, now if you are click create here, there is no what happened. Sorry, you have to stop it. You haven't run the server. That's why you have to run the server. That's why it's not working. Now let's check. Right, it's working here. This is the IP plus the API. API employment here. This is API employee get request. It's an index method. Index method means it's working. It's an index method. If there is any records available, it will be loaded. Okay, so at the moment we have no record, but let me test it whether it's working or not. Right, here it's working. There's no record a level, but it's working. Now when you add the record, out add the record, here the post method, here API, here post request, the store method. It is called a store method. Here it telling the method as well, the respective method also, they will be show the respective method according to the API endpoint. This API endpoint, they according to the API endpoint, they will be telling the controller action method, right? So here, what you're going to do is you have to write this one, but the request is post, not the get, right? So I'm going to get another one, so that is easy for your test, right? So employee API, here this one, the same thing, but the thing is the post request. Here you have to check that you can write post data or row. Then I just type post data row. Here you have to write a JSON format. Then only you will be able to understand this will come in the JSON format. Okay, JSON format. I will write it is a name, name, JSON format name. What was table? Name, address, phone number. Name. Look at the name, some name. Sorry, comma, address, comma, phone number. Address, it's a phone number. Right. Okay, this is the same name you have to give in here. Because this is the database. This data, the data is coming like this here. You can tell the schema model, name, address, the same thing you have to put it here. Okay, put it this API and click send button. Here record is added here. Record is added. If I add another record, J John's address Canada. This is a phone number. I'm going to give some other phone number. Click send. Second record is added. If you want to use the record, get request. Click now at this time. You will be able to use the record here. It's working perfectly well. Now I want to edit the record or add the record and edit the record. Go to the, you're again going to check the endpoint. Which one the endpoint? Yes, the endpoint. So write PHP. Something you have to, again you have to copy this one. Route, you have to check it. So right here I'm going to check this one as a put the patch request to output. So write this one, this API format. Only the name. This one should be the which one? Employee ID, which ID you are going to edit the record. So the same thing you have to write this copy. Right, this one put method. Put or patch you have to write it. This API you have to write here the ID. One I'm going to update it. So here body the same thing you have to put, copy this. This is ID 2 I'm going to update it. Row, paste it. ID 2 I'm going to update it as John Jesse USA. Click send button. At this time record is updated. Now you can view the record. Sorry, not this. Again I have added this record, that's the problem. Okay. You can see here updated, here it will be updated. Here it is updated successfully. USA. Right, it's working. Now I'm going to delete the record. This Jesse I'm going to delete the record. Jesse I'm going to delete the record. So I have added three records. Again I'm going to add John. So I'm going to add the John, which is a 3. I'm going to delete the record. So how to delete the record? That also we have to, this one you have to make it as 3. I'm going to delete. This is a delete mapping. that make as delete mapping. You can check it on the URL as well. How to read the record? It's delete mapping. You have to respect the ID or type on it. That you press delete key, employee deleted. Now again you go over here and send the request. Okay, there's 2 record left. Now again you have to I'm going to get second 2 employee deleted. Now you go and check it whether it's working fine or not. It's 1 record will be left. So this is how we have to do the programming efficient way. Watch this one based on my documentation. This help you to complete the API endpoint. Thank you for watching. In my next video, I'm going to start with the Vue.js.